Welcome back, gamers, to another episode of my Fallout New Vegas Crawl It to the Fallout Fridays Let's Plays, brought to you by Blackfire Virus, EDE, Veronica, and Delilah. In this episode, I'm in Camp McCarran, and we're going to be picking up a quest to go to a vault for some Miracle Grow. And on the side, we're going to be finding a park to help the Brotherhood out. So gamers, please strap in, enjoy this epic apocalyptic adventure.
We still need a contractor on our Vault 22 project. Interested? Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin? Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible? Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over, but how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you. Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated. Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you? I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course. Best of luck to you. Not that you'll need it. You seem like a reasonably competent person.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but did he give you a job? I shouldn't say anything. I know that, but you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs? But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich, not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc, but I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead. I had a good feeling about you, moment you walked in. I mean it. Of course. Anything.
Alright, now I need to find Keeley.
Right.
Find Miracle,
Stay safe.
Miracle Grow. And, look for a part to help the Brotherhood. My plate is pretty full at this time. Alright, so let's head over to Vault 22. Luckily I found it in a past episode. So traveling to it is a freaking breeze. Alright, so first I'm gonna go look for whatever I need for the Brotherhood. And if I just so happen to find Keely in the process, that's freaking awesome. Looks like her shit's right here. And after all that, I'll go after the Miracle Grow.
You don't think there are any rat scorpions in here, do you?
Alright, I fixed the elevator, so it should be a breeze. Just what floor is this part on? Alright, let me get rid of this marker outside. Alright, let's go to floor 2. Guessing the parts are in here.
trouble.
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you? She's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for. But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help. Good. Meet me on the second level, and I'll explain what needs to be done.
Alright, I'll meet you up there. I just need to find something down here.
What's this? Did you do these repairs? Not bad. Not bad at all. Saves me time, I guess. See you upstairs. Good, you're here. Ready to begin? Time is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast. Good. Return to me when it's done.
Next time we stop, I should organize our medical supplies.
Hey. Hello.
Ha, I did it, but I knocked everyone out. Whoopsie. At least all that plant shit should be dead.
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spores should no longer be a problem. Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased. I've managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files, and we're done here. No, it shouldn't take all that long. Just a few more moments, and... That's strange. The system says that the files were accessed recently, and copied to an external source. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Yes, that sounds like something he'd do. Well, there's nothing for it then. Those files need to be erased. Hold out your arm and I'll have it done in a flash. How do you figure that? I suppose the data here could serve as a warning to other scientists. Tell them what paths of research not to follow. Alright. You convinced me. Take the files back to that buffoon. You make a good point. But I still honestly hope you know what you're doing. I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
Trouble. Keep your head low. I can't replace your brain. Trouble. When I was a kid, Dad told me the legend of Deadeye Cedric. Cedric had lost both eyes, but he could hit a bottle cap in midair with his hunting rifle.
Alright, since we have the parts that we're looking for, let's finish exploring Vault 22, then see what happens. Alright gamers, this is where we draw today's episode to a close. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Fallout New Vegas Let's Play, brought to you by Delilah, EDE, Veronica, and Blackfire Virus. If you did, hit that like and the subscribe button down below to appease the YouTube and the gamer gods, and look out for the next episode, which I will be handing in the mission to the NCR and the Brotherhood. And maybe I'll be swapping out Veronica for a new companion. Maybe one you haven't seen yet. So, look out for that next episode, gamers. Until next time, gamers. Later.